Imagine waking up tomorrow with enough dividend income hitting your account to cover all your bills. No more 9 to 5 grind, no more living paycheck to paycheck. Financial freedom through dividends sounds incredible, but who wants to wait 20 or 30 years to get there? You want the freedom now, not when you're ready to retire. In this video, I'll show you the fastest and the most reliable way to live off dividends in as little as 5 years, with strategies most financial advisors won't tell you about. Stay until the end, where I'll reveal my #1 dividend acceleration strategy that could potentially triple your passive income timeline. I'll walk you through 5 powerful, actionable strategies ranked from good to absolutely best. I'll show you exactly which dividend stocks to consider, the precise math behind each approach, and how to combine these methods for maximum speed to financial independence. Look, I know you've heard promises before. That's why I'm going to prove everything with real numbers. These aren't get-rich-quick schemes. They're proven dividend acceleration tactics that ordinary people like you and me are using right now to break free from the 9-to-5 prison. By the end of this video, you'll have a complete roadmap to potentially generating $5,000, $10,000, or even $15,000 in monthly dividend income, much faster than you thought possible. Before we jump into the accelerated strategies, I need to show you something shocking. Traditional dividend investing, buying blue chip stocks, yielding 2 to 3% and holding for decades, works wonderfully for retirement, but it's painfully, frustratingly slow. Take a look at this calculation. If you're investing $1,000 monthly into stocks, yielding just 3%, you'd need approximately 28 years to generate just $3,000 in monthly dividend income. That's over a quarter century of your life. The problem isn't dividend investing itself. It's this outdated, conventional approach that keeps you stuck in the system for decades longer than necessary. This is why your parents or grandparents may have had to work until their 60s or 70s. Listen, I don't know your personal situation. Maybe you're stressed about bills. Maybe you hate your job. Maybe you're worried about supporting your family, or just want the freedom to live life on your own terms. Whatever your reason, I'm about to show you how to potentially cut your financial independence timeline from decades down to just 5 years using methods that work for regular people, not just the already wealthy. When aiming to live off dividends in just 5 years, you first need to understand your target number. For example, if you need $5,000 monthly in dividend income and you're targeting an average 6% yield, you'll need a portfolio worth approximately $1 million. That might sound intimidating, but I'm about to show you how to build toward this with a multi-pronged approach that compounds much faster than traditional methods. Let's break down each strategy, starting with number 5. Coming in at number 5 on our list is dividend growth acceleration. While many investors obsess over current yield, the fastest path to dividend freedom often involves companies that rapidly increase their payouts each year. Take Microsoft, for example. While its current yield might only be around 0.8%, seemingly tiny, it's been increasing its dividend by approximately 10% annually. This means your yield on cost doubles approximately every 7 years. For truly accelerated results, look for companies raising dividends by 15% annually, such as Visa, MasterCard, and Texas Instruments. Here's the math that makes this so powerful. $10,000 invested in a company growing dividends at 15% annually might only generate $300 in first-year income at a 3% yield. But by year 5, that same investment could be yielding $600 annually, effectively doubling your passive income without adding additional capital. Strategy number 4 provides something most dividend investors crave: immediate high yields through covered call ETFs. These funds hold quality stocks while selling call options against them, generating yields of 8 to 12% or even higher, and many pay monthly. Funds like JEPI, JEPQ, XYLD, or QYLD offer yields ranging from 8 to 12%, substantially higher than traditional dividend aristocrats. Let me put this in perspective. With $100,000 invested across a diversified basket of covered call ETFs, yielding an average of 10%, you'd generate $10,000 annually or $833 monthly income. The acceleration happens because you're starting with a much higher yield from day one, and the immediate high income can be reinvested to compound your share count rapidly. Let me demonstrate the power of reinvestment with these high yields. Starting with $100,000 in a 10% yielding covered call ETF portfolio and adding just $1,000 monthly. In year one, your $110,000 will become $132,000 with reinvestment. In year three, value grows to $200,000, generating $20,000 annually. And in year five, the value grows by approximately $290,000, generating $29,000 annually or $2,400 monthly. This strategy alone won't get you to full financial freedom in 5 years, but it's a powerful component of our accelerated approach. Strategy number 3 leverages the power of monthly dividend compounders. When you receive dividends monthly instead of quarterly, your money gets back to work faster, creating a compounding advantage that significantly accelerates your timeline. Let's examine 5 powerful monthly dividend stocks with strong payment histories. Main Street Capital, BDC, with 6 to 7% yield plus special dividends. Stag Industrial, RIIT is focused on industrial properties with a 4 to 5% yield. AGNC Investment, Mortgage RIIT with 10 to 12% yield. LTC Properties, Healthcare REIT with 6 to 7% yield. Realty Income, the dividend aristocrat of monthly payers, 4 to 5% yield. The magic happens through 12 reinvestment cycles per year instead of just 4 with quarterly payers. This creates a compounding advantage that can accelerate your dividend snowball by 20 to 30% over a 5-year period compared to quarterly equivalents. For example, $50,000 invested across these monthly payers with an average 7% yield, with all dividends reinvested and $1,000 added monthly, could grow to approximately $140,000 in 5 years, generating nearly $10,000 annually in passive income. Our second most powerful strategy is what I call dividend income stacking. This involves strategically scheduling your investments to receive dividends every single week of the year, creating constant cash flow that can be immediately redeployed. This approach requires selecting quality companies with different dividend payment schedules. For example, week 1, Johnson & Johnson, Procter & Gamble. Week 2, Apple, Microsoft. Week 3, Coca-Cola, PepsiCo. Week 4, Verizon, AT&T. By stacking dividend payments across all 52 weeks, you create a perpetual income machine that never leaves cash sitting idle. The acceleration happens because you're constantly reinvesting, never waiting months between payment cycles. This strategy, combined with monthly payers, can create a dividend portfolio that compounds 30 to 40% faster than traditional approaches. Let me show you the math. With careful dividend stacking across a $100,000 portfolio, yielding an average of 5% and adding $1,500 monthly with immediate reinvestment, you could potentially grow your portfolio to $350,000 in 5 years, generating $17,500 annually in dividends. We finally reached the strategy that changed everything for me. This is the technique I discovered after losing $50,000 following conventional wisdom during the 2020 market crash. It's the exact approach that allowed me to rebuild faster than I ever thought possible and eventually quit my soul-crushing corporate job. I call it dividend yield optimization, the most powerful technique for accelerating your path to dividend freedom. While everyone else is arguing about whether to chase yield or growth, this strategy systematically combines both to create an unstoppable income machine. Look at your screen right now. This could be the most important financial information you'll ever see. The approach divides your portfolio into 3 strategic segments. First foundation, 40%. Stable dividend aristocrats yielding 3 to 5%, the stocks everyone knows. Second accelerators, 40%. Higher yield stocks and funds in the 6 to 9% range, the hidden gems. Third, turbochargers, 20%. Strategic high yield positions in the 10 to 15% range, the secret weapons. while everyone else is stuck with either low yields or dangerous investments. This balanced approach maintains safety while significantly increasing your overall portfolio yield. With proper selection and risk management, a $300,000 portfolio using this strategy could achieve a blended yield of 7 to 8% while maintaining reasonable safety and growth potential. Think about what this means. You could be generating double or triple the income of your friends investing the same amount in traditional dividend stocks. It's like having access to a financial fast lane while everyone else is stuck in traffic. Let's do the math on how this accelerates your timeline. Starting with $300,000 and adding $2,000 each month, I understand your concern about beginning with a $300,000 investment, but you can definitely start with a smaller amount. Just take that first step, and you can gradually increase your investment over time. The most important thing is to simply get started. In the initial months, your income will be $2,000. After year 3, your portfolio grows to $550,000 and generating $3,600 monthly. And after year 5, your portfolio grows to $850,000 and generating $5,500 monthly. That's enough to potentially support a comfortable lifestyle in many areas, achieved in just 5 years rather than 20 plus with traditional methods. By implementing these 5 acceleration strategies, you could be sitting where I am now much sooner than you think. But here's the brutal truth. Most people watching this video won't take action. They'll think, "That sounds nice," and then go right back to their comfort zone, giving away decades of their lives to the 9-to-5 grind. Don't be that person. If you're serious about escaping the rat race, hit that subscribe button right now. In my next video, I have revealed my top 5 monthly dividend stocks for 2025, and I guarantee several of them will surprise you.